You know, it's strange to me how quickly people forget the disgusting and despicable behavior of certain people. Back in 2020, we were all about uplifting each other and fighting for one another's rights. Now people have exchanged dignity and self-worth for proximity, alignment, or the entertainment of people's daily lives being attacked. Some people are so hard up for proximity of total strangers that integrity goes out the window. There is simply no way that I would lower my standards to support or align with someone so vile and miserable. I mean, who would want to be remembered for joining forces with someone like this? No one should ever be that desperate. Maybe some of you deserve the benefit of the doubt. Perhaps you were in a coma or you suffer from memory loss. Well, I'm here to refresh your memory. But before I begin, you know how police used to wonder why the FBI and NCIS came to certain conclusions without talking to her? I stated from the very beginning that they were watching her lives, they were watching her friends' lives, co-hosts, duets, comments. So they basically had all the proof that they needed. Now I know all of a sudden that you're Team Mo, which I believe what's happening to her is a great travesty. But coming up with outlandish storylines, like the sex cult, that Cuban, I Speak, The Fold, and Polisa somehow all came together to set Mo up. That Cuban is laundering money. That various creators are interconnected and will be receiving RICO charges. And all the other ridiculous lies you came up with. I don't know what you're trying to do with all these lies, but how does that help her? I mean, any agent could tell that you're full of it and don't know what a RICO charge is. They then will look at it like this is just some more social media crap and will toss out reports. But if you really believe in everything that you're saying and you want to stand by it, take the stuff down to here. The FBI International Office in Canada, or to Canadian Security Intelligence. Make sure you video record giving them the info, receipts. I dare you. If not, that will lead us to the conclusion that this is all an act and that you are secretly still working with Polisa. Now let's get back to reminding people just how vile you really are. No one knew who you were. No one had done anything to you. But here you are admitting to stalking Cuban, which is really creepy.
Talking about where did I come from? I've been here, been watching you, been watching you.
On this day, none of us could imagine a person that would be so low as to attack people whose family member was burned alive. You literally made up a lie regarding this tragedy when the truth of what happened was all in the news.
What was your nephew up to, huh? He was homeless and an addict, right? You're not about to do this. I'm gonna exploit the fuck out of you from here on out, all the way out. Stomp your neck all the way back to the end of it, bitch.
If someone did this to your child or stepchild that died, would you still support them?
You was so willing to help her out with her 37-year-old son, who's part of a gang and who has an extensive... Y'all talk about my criminal history, right?
Remember when Polisa told Rico F his essay? Well, on a live, you came up with another one of your sick lies and said Rico was in on it.
Rain says after what Polisa said to him, that was awful. What she said was awful. The fact that they know that she was going to say that she was scripted to say that, just proves how awful he is, too. Because they did this in our faces. They did this to trauma content, trauma life. El Rico sacrificed his own trauma.
For those of you that may say, why say anything? No one in their right mind would believe her. Here are screenshots that I've been sent over time from her lives about various creators. Keep in mind that a lot of these people are in their 30s, 40s, and 50s. Remember, this woman is sick and evil. Y'all, stop being so easily influenced.